So we have got another review reaction of a whole discography. This time it's Doechii. So we've got the woman, the mystery of the one that ruined the Timeless feature, and also somebody that thinks it's a red flag to be straight.
It's a huge red flag for me. All right. You know what's so crazy? I was gonna say men.
I've never heard her album, never heard any of her songs, so we're gonna go straight from the beginning. And we have got Girls 2018 single. Oh shit. Okay, cool, man.
You know I'm stingy with timing. Watch how I flip and rewind.
I was having a great time for a second.
I can't give you all, but what's left to me?
Why did she get hate? This is a slap. This is a banger. What are you telling me? This is sick. I'm not gonna put this on my playlist, but this is sick. It's 5 minutes long. Now you know a problem with Playboy Carti one, where it's just too long. Bro, 5 minutes. You don't need 5 minutes.
Think I'm ruling supreme. She wanna follow my lead. Doechii the Dean.
That sounded like a good KSI bar.
Took a peek. He wanna leak in my sheets. He gonna sow what he reap. Give what he keep. Yeah. I can't get.
He wants to leak in my sheets. What the fuck?
Boy, you teeth and suck your thumb. What? Making money from my phone? Huh? Doechii finally in her zone. Yeah.
Sound like a little YouTube diss track right at the end there. Just saying, little YouTube diss track, crazy music session. Now this is the first album. Oh, that sound really gets me every time. The drums are going. Don't know what that weird little perk and it doesn't really fit. Especially if it's gonna be like an R&B. It doesn't need to be there.
Son, where'd you find this?
Oh no. Where'd you find this? Instant, oh, what's it? Is it instant class? I don't know.
Don't you need a sirloin steak? Don't you need a key to your rave? Don't you need a goddamn tape and a goddamn date and her ass ate up like cake? Don't you say lies? Don't you need a goddamn cake? Don't you need her goddamn thanks, bitch?
I don't know, like you can just tell though, she is talented. You can tell she is good. She has a really good future. She can sing, she can rap. It's basically like a Doja Cat type of thing. Now, I'm not comparing the two before you get angry. I was saying, it's kind of like that where like you can see she can probably make a banger pop track. I guarantee it. Or like a good little R&B. Honestly, she's good. The beat hot. The beat hot.
That you feel me when I'm crying and
The fuck is this?
Guys, you are the cause of my demise.
I feel like I really like her singing more than when she tries to rap. Her singing, like she got a beautiful voice.
Me a place where I can die. Beautiful vibe, but in disguise. You are the cause of
The vocal mix in this is horrendous. It's like you, don't get me wrong, like nothing's bad. Like you can record very little, but it's not like you done like a little voice note and went, yeah, sorted. Like
She says she wanna be my boo. I say it's not October. I'm interested.
it sounds like a proper like 80s, 70s hip hop. She said you want my God, but no, but I gotta go.
Everything you wanted is everything you needed. So don't come running back on the.
This could be a really good song if the mix was good. This generally could be a really good song if we just had the mix good.
Is everything you needed.
That for me could have been my favorite song of yours so far, if the mix was good. Now don't get it wrong, good song, good little tune. Just hope the mix was good. The Coven Music Session Volume 1 review. Oh, it was good. It wasn't obviously fantastic. You had minute-long songs with some breezing and interlude, which I was kind of hoping this was an EP, but it had an interlude of just screaming people. It had some really good vocals in it. It had a really weird feature that honestly, if it went I wouldn't. I think it would actually might benefit rather than, you know, do anything bad to it. For me, it didn't. Nothing has surprised me so far. Don't get me wrong, it still shows that she's talented in some sort of way, but nothing has surprised me. Nothing's been like, oh, not understanding. At least with KSI, I got to see the growth, and then Playboy Carti, the instrumental. This seems too safe. Too safe. Damn, son. Where'd you find this? Everyone knows I find that stupid. Stupid. Ruins the song. Then we got the Doechii 101. And I thought intro was getting a bit too long, and then it hit with the drums and it was good. She's generally very good at rapping, a very talented rapper. Now, Body Offer sounds like a Beyonce song. I know it just sounds like Beyonce. Like, you can put that in a playlist, put up Beyonce songs, and you wouldn't be able to tell that wasn't Beyonce, which it wasn't bad. It just sounds like you just listened to her and then went, yeah, we're gonna do that shit. And then we got the 6th song on this album or EP, I don't know what you want to call it, Weekend, where it done this really annoying voice in the middle. I don't like that. I don't mind it near the end, not in the first 30 seconds. Well, I don't want to hear this. It ruins it for me, because for me, vocals were on point. It was cushy. You know, the production was safe and okay. Now, Mockingbird was for me the first song on the album that was trying to actually be a song. Nothing really sounded like a song. It sounded like an internet kind of shove it out onto Instagram Reels or little TikTok, and that's that. We call that a day. But this actually felt like an actual song where I tried to be, you know, hook, verse, bridge, hook, whatever. The only problem I had with that was Big Mac Mike, and the fact that his equipment just wasn't up to the level with Doechii, for example. Even in his rapping, it felt a bit old. I will say that it's not like he listened to about a 60s, 70s, 80s hip hop. I'm guessing 80s hip hop. I'm gonna take you to And then the outro of this song, I thought it was the outro of the entire album EP. Nope, there was still a song at the end that for me should be at least in the middle, not at the end. That's the best song on the thing. If you mix that properly, Everything You Needed, that's the song, by the way, that I'm talking about. If you mix that properly and center section of a song, the singing is brilliant. Now, the singing on this album is brilliant. The rapping is good. The production is okay, not great, perfect or anything, but okay. And I genuinely believed when we go further up in discography, it will be great. It's just very, very, very safe. Nothing really has surprised me on this music session. Now, this is still 2019, so there's still ways to go. And I think she's still doing YouTube at this point, because she said it on the thing. I feel like it's very safe. I just want to know if she can make a song. Not an Instagram or a TikTok song where it's short and you can put it all up. She can actually make a song. I rate this mainly, and you're not gonna probably hate me, but also it's not an album, so don't be too mad at me. Rate it a 5.5 out of 10 because it didn't show me she can make a proper album, proper song. It just showed me that she had a bit of talent. It's this song where it got 28 million plays. For someone that literally started this year on putting music out. What the fuck is the breathing in the background? This is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes being a bit too creative takes listeners away. I'm just saying. It's gonna be a long day. She keeps doing this. Why? I've got a spooky twat for your appetite. Yummy, yummy. What? Fucking hear the lyrics of you moaning. Oh my god. 59 million plays, 4 minutes, 35 seconds. Right. Here we go, lads. She's now actually going to start doing a Nicki Minaj in a second. Only Nicki can do that. Only Nicki.
The opinions and all the logistics.
Yep. Yep. I fucking knew it.
My thumb is over the screen, the other is in my jeans. It took a second to soak my fingers in.
This is gonna I just don't. Vivid imagery is what you're giving me here. You're just telling me how you masturbate. Thank you. Appreciate it. She kind of sounds like Nicki again on this, but no hate. No hate. We have now got another album. Oh, The Place You'll Go. Another album by Doechii. 20 minutes long this time.
Truth, you fucking fool.
I will say that was awful. That was awful. I know it's an intro, but fucking hell, that was just awful. Probably one of the worst. The fact is, like, do I call this a song? But it doesn't say interlude, so I'll have to call it a song. It would have to be the worst song I've heard from it. Sometimes the mixing is just horrendous, but oh well.
And I wrote down, we must come to recognize that God is an unlimited supply and that everyone has access. God does not run out of blessing. The original creator, and he has an unlimited supply of creative energy. That means that I have access to an unlimited supply of creative energy. I have an unlimited supply of lyrics.
Fucking stop rambling. Fucking hell. You're literally going and saying this could have been 50 seconds. Not 2 minutes and 36 seconds of you rambling about the same thing. Oh, a limited supply of creativeness, a limited supply of lyrics, a limited supply of jobs, songs, visions. Oh, that doesn't take that long. It does not take that long. These are not songs. Why is this out on Spotify? Why are these out?
I am a product of the greatest artist of all time.
You're just repeating yourself. I'm not going to diss someone's religion. I'm never going to do that. I just want a song. Jump out, right. Just no creative. I feel like you just wasn't inspired when you made this. But anyway, fucking hell. I guess we'll leave for the review. So, Oh, The Place You'll Go. The review. No. Honestly, the music session before, so much better than this. So much better than this. At least that sounded like you were a bit more hungry, bit more inspired, bit more motivated to actually make something. This doesn't sound like that. It sounds like you just wasn't inspired by anything. You wasn't motivated by anything. It just sound like you went, I gotta put this out, you know. Gotta put that out, fuck it. Because you got all The Place You'll Go, which is just talking. I don't want those spoken word poetry in my ear. Yucky Blucky Fruitcake, as you know, it's just stories of her masturbating and forgetting to put the chicken out because she was too busy masturbating. Then you got Black Girl Memoir, which was just her talking about how she's gonna be a great feminist one day and in touch with her femininity. Femininity, is that a word? We're gonna call it a word. God, where she went on a ramble for 2 minutes and 36 seconds of God, and that God has unlimited supply of anything, and like she just realized, yeah, that doesn't need to be on there. I don't know, put it on your YouTube channel. I don't know, doesn't need to be on here, and it repeated itself. You only needed 50 seconds. I could have said that all in 30 seconds. Something Real, again, it's just a poppy track where I genuinely believe she just wasn't inspired. I feel like she was just forced to make this album. Now, I don't know anything about Doechii, but that's my guess. Then we got What's Your Name, which we all listen to again. Very basic and just poppy track. And then Drop Out again, another like kind of poppy track. It just wasn't inspired. It felt lackluster. It felt boring. No creativity, no inspiration, no motivation, nothing. Honestly, the only good part, which I didn't even like, was Yucky Blucky Fruitcake. And it talked about she forgot to put chicken out, and it had great vocals in that when she forgot to take the chicken out. That's the only positive I've got from this album. So I'm gonna get this. This is probably the lowest score I've ever given anything, by the way. 2 out of 10. Lackluster, uninspired, unmotivated, no creativity, just no inspiration, nothing. Absolute boring. Right, we have got another EP straight after that uninspired album that we just had.
What if I go beast mode and eat the family? What if I
What the fuck does that mean? I love the aggression, obviously, the you know, PMSing, gonna get aggression. I think she's just pissed off at a label or something.
be getting niggas hot just to prove that I'm human? I mean, I'm spitting.
That's a good bar. Braless EP review. It didn't need to be here. Like, going wrong, the rapping was good. She sounded good. Had 1 or 2 good bars here and there, but in general, not really it. She had a little kind of banger. Literally the song shit. That was a little banger, but other than that, it just shows that she can rap, I guess. There's really nothing else to say about this. I don't feel anything. When I listen to this, I don't feel anything. And music's meant to make you feel things. It's meant to make you feel things that you've never felt before. The place that you've never been, you know? And this just hasn't done it. This hasn't made me feel anything. Boy, it was better than the last one. It still felt uninspired in the sense of creativity, but I feel like she just wanted to vocalize something. I don't know. She just wanted to vocalize something. Yeah, I'll give it a 4 out of 10. I expect more. Hopefully, this is where bangers start. It's 2022. Hoping bangers will start here today.
Baby, we say we a baby, and the F is for
What I will say, this is a really nice song. It's probably one of the better songs that she has made. Oh. I just sound like a Kendrick Lamar type beat. You know what I'm saying? That little really quick drum that was on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Can I just say, I like this. It's like a little bit of rage music, a bit of Denzel Curry, Tyler the Creator type, JPEG Mafia. These are the kind of, I like this, man.
They ain't got stripes. I'm the biggest threat to your wife. Go back to the hood, get a chuck and bring a knife to a fight.
It was nice. It was like a more polished version of what she did before. We got like an EP. It says single. We're gonna give it an EP because 30 minutes, got 5 songs. EP, another EP. Now I'm more excited about this than any other EP because some of these songs, some of the singles leading up to this were good. She, Her, Black Bitch. Reaction. Oh. Oh my god, the beat. Oh, I love that. I like that. Why do I like it when she's aggressive like this? Why do I like this? A nigga smoking dick because Doechii's too blunt. But anyway, I like when she's aggressive. I like these songs, man, where she's hella aggressive. This might be just the best song she's made. Generally, for me, it's the best song she has made.
Something, this bitch cold, but this bitch matters. This bitch will fuck after hours. Woo.
I like the rapping on that. I think that was pretty good. But the EP, She, Her, and Black Bitch. I'm scared to say that word. The review. I like the aggressiveness. It really shows that she is angry. And for me, it shows the creativity when you're angry, and the beat was brilliant. Everything Rico Nasty was also on the same level of anger. So it really blended well with the instrumental, you know, it showed. This for me is the opposite of the After 2 EPs, where it actually had inspiration. It actually had a bit of motivation. We obviously got my favorite song so far, which for me is the most, it looks like the most underrated song so far. I've only 1,421 monthly listeners. This deserves more. This is a really good song that just blends the instrumental, the singing, the rapping, and then the everything. It all matches. It's all brilliant. That for me is a perfect Doechii song. This B Word Matters, brilliant. Love it. It was a good little rapping. It's not too long, so it's not too repetitive. It's great. Then we got Persuasive with Scissor. Now Persuasive without Scissor was already a good song. With Scissor, it's great. So there's nothing else to really say there. I think this is the best EP so far, the most inspired, most motivated. I feel like she actually wanted to do this and was not forced to do this at all. I feel like she had a clear directive, and it was, yeah, all I've got to say is brilliant. She, Her, and Black B Word, I give it an 8.5 out of 10 because I really enjoyed this, and I would actually listen to this EP again. Already like the intro. It's hitting. It's sounding nice.
Rip the mask off. This embodiment is just reflection of the last laws. This body is in remembrance of the last God, and this lady is to.
This is a good song. Like I couldn't help but just be in awe with this song.
Good girl needs a little thug. Every black boy needs a little love. If he put
Is she killing the hook? Damn, my broski. She killing this hook.
Behind every gangster, shot is solid, that got his back. You know who to come to every time.
This man was on too many drugs when he done this. I love a good Kodak Blave. This man's mumbling like me first thing in the morning. It's like a Triple X song, man.
We'll call it a dance. We'll call it a dance.
Yeah, I like the instrumental. I actually quite like that song. I think the song was quite good. Quite good. Then we got Alligator Bites, Never Hill.
What if I make it big? What if my car exploded while I'm
I have to say, intro is already a banger. The intro's a banger.
the nigga on the block? He bring me back my loose change. Pimp says with some nice.
I'm just saying, I'm seeing nothing wrong with this. This is good. People wanted rappity rap. She's doing that shit.
The fuck is a boiled peanut?
The very West Coast type of shit, you know what I'm saying? It's from a West Coast type of shit, which I quite like.
no chip on my shoulder.
I swear it sounded like a Kendrick Lamar in the background. I swear it sounded like Kendrick in the background. Like, what the fuck's going on?
Niggas sweating up the block, but they ain't a stain on me.
I like this. This song is the best song on the album so far, Wild Peanuts. I like this. A weird ass title, because you mentioned it once and that was that. But don't worry, I like the album. I like the album. It's good. It's a good album. Why is anyone complaining about this?
What's up, Doechii? Hey, girl. You know, it's been
I feel like I've heard this.
him from his wifey. I was so confused.
I like this. I like this. It's a good little storytelling. I'm just saying, I'm 35 seconds in. This is decent, bro. Didn't need that part. Other than that random part, this was a good song. And the fact that it's on TikTok, they only took out that breathing part and went, what the fuck? This is a good song. It deserves like.
Mayday, just trying to stay ahead and spoil me weather till it rains.
Sounds like a Kendrick Lamar type of voice going on here.
Boom, bap, rap, rappity, rap, rappity, rap, boom, bap, 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 bap.
Right, the review. We're gonna make this quick. Right, so we got Stanker Pole, who, whatever you wanna call that one. I think it was a very dark hip hop track about expectations of her on the album and in a label. It's basically a lot of what ifs. What if this happened? What if that happened? Which is like a scary, vulnerable thing, which I think is brilliant. Really shows a lot. Wild Peanuts for me is like it's like Kendrick Lamar and Doechii combined. I think the instrumental was great, suited that West Coast kind of vibe, which I really like. She raps in it really well. Just like the album, it just is a great rap from 1 to 4 here. 5 and 6, which is Catfish and Skip, I didn't care for them too much. You know, with Skip sounding like a Kendrick Lamar wannabe, you know, how he likes to do his voice when it comes into like a bridge or something, I don't know. It sounds a lot like a Kendrick Lamar type of thing, and I actually thought Kendrick Lamar was on this. I was a little worried there that there was too much influence of Kendrick there. You got Hide and Seek and Bloom, which again, Hide and Seek is a very kind of rappy one, but Bloom seems like a more alternative R&B, which sounded beautiful. It sounded great. I really missed her singing in this album. I will say the singing for her, for me, is great. You know, the rapping, don't get me wrong, it's fantastic. It is fantastic. The singing is, for me, what makes me gravitate towards her. And I think that's what's kind of missing a lot. Prophet, now I like it as it talks about label when now she was signed, and I think she still is, to Top Dog Entertainment. Yeah, she's worried that the label won't like her direction, or the label just don't like her direction she's going. In my opinion, whatever direction that is, I will still give it a listen. It seems like her having a label is the worst thing for her. Boom Bap, which I think just seems like a protest to not be able to make what she wants, which was literally just, it feels like she just isn't allowed to make what she wants. Which kind of seems like what I said during the reaction, where it's like the Kanye West and Drake thing, where he just, look at, you know, the weird poop song. This comes from a place of vulnerability, less of the pop side than the singing side, than the R&B. If I actually put that all aside just to have a rap album. Her rapping's good. It does get a bit tedious and a bit boring, and I feel like she does need to switch it up just to know what she really has, you know what I mean? The talent, because this doesn't show everything she has. A good album, does it warrant a Grammy over people that think Future and Metro Boomin did? I would say so. Are people gonna hate me for that? I do say so, just because it's a rap category. People that vote are not going to vote for them because they're going to vote for Alligator. They're going to vote for Doechii, who raps, like raps. You can hear every single word. And that's the same thing with Killer Mike the other time. People that rap are going to win the Grammy at the end of the day. I'm going to rate it an 8.5 because I enjoyed it. I think the rapping's good. All right, now we've got 2 more songs left to listen to. I will say she's getting a lot of hate for this song. I don't think it warrants it. I think it's just been overplayed to fuck that everyone just can't listen to it.
I bounce back, no pogo, unhappy, no homo, new brands, no logos, money on my jug blood.
Why is she getting hate for this? It's getting a bit much. It's getting a bit long. It's getting a bit long, I will say. But it's not a bad song. It's not an awful song. Just overplayed to shit to see if she deserves to hate on this one as well. Probably not, but you know.
Pull it to the PJ Lang on the dot. Now I got a timeshare wristwatch. I've been that girl since hopscotch. I'm too legit.
It wasn't a bad verse. I just don't think it fits in here. It really sounds like they're on 2 different songs. Like, it doesn't sound like it should be on the same song. But other than that, like, well, it wasn't a bad verse. I feel like she didn't even know she was gonna be on this song. That's what kind of felt like. That's every Doechii song in the whole discography of Spotify. Underrated track. Now it has to be, in my opinion, the most underrated track is B Words B, because I want to be a nice human being. B Words B with just Ray, don't know what I'm trying to say. But for me, a very underrated song. It's only got 1,421 plays. Yes, not a lot of people will see that. For Doechii, who has 42 million monthly listeners, this deserves more listens. Please listen to that song. It's a brilliant song. Now we're gonna do a negative. We're gonna say most overrated song. And unfortunately, it's gotta be Yucky, Blucky, I'm guessing Fruitcake. I did not like the story of masturbation and you forgot to bring the chicken home. Now, we're gonna go for best Doechii song. Oh, this one's a little bit difficult because you got Stressed, You got the one that I said is underrated, What It Is, or, you know, Block or something. Denial is a River, which I really like. You got all those songs, you got those songs that I think are really good that are in the category of best songs. I'd probably say Denial is a River. I think it was a brilliantly theatrical song. I think it was really good. I think it was good. I think it's good. Now, unfortunately, the worst song, but we'll probably say God. Look, I don't know if it's a song or not. I don't know. That would have to be it. It's on Spotify. It doesn't say it's an interlude, so I'm just gonna say that one. Now, the whole discography review, obviously because it's got some EPs, music sessions, it will bring it down a lot. I'm gonna give the whole discography a 7. I think in time, because I think she's only what, 26. The discography will be brilliant after a few albums. I think it'll be really, really good. But for now, it's going to be a 7. So that is the whole Doechii review. This is the whole video. If you like the video, like and subscribe. Who knows? If you didn't like it, please let me know. You can dislike it however you want. Unsubscribe. If you're not subscribed, block me. Do I believe she deserves to hate? No. Bye.